Back again. Couldn't stay away, huh? All right, see ya.
You took care of him? An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, that's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die.
喂喂喂！哦天哪，是完全没有声音哦，刚刚没注意到。嗨，晚安，特米安。
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But, oh, speaking of which, welcome. Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family.
因为我有回答，因为我不知道我是完全没有，我是有开麦，他那个是没有侦测到。我现在这个麦就是每次都要重插，我就会忘记。
I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian, I remember closing my eyes for a bit. And I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Anyway, I went searching for help. What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate. Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm, so my friend Georgius is always mending our clothes. And Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, I'm just saying. Well, I can tell from your funny accent. Oh, I try not. Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about. He'll be just across the. Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last, the forum's usually dead, to be honest. I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell. So I put my head out and saw someone I called out to them. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and so I suppose it could only be one of 3 people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps. All right. Thanks again.
然后回一下刚才为什么说不开无沙沙基，是因为它那个也是显卡，然后我刚才看了，只要开画面就会超级卡顿，所以就不开了。
Salve.
You look well, my sartorial friend.
这是乔治五十。
Hello again, my sartorial friend. Ah, I knew this day would come. I do not wish to. Please, let us leave the live code. Very well, but the magistrate would not. For several months now, I have been sneaking out at night to worship the gods of my. Each day, I leave offerings of food in the hope that we may have a. The offering it is. So I ask, who? Stranger still. Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot a. Nothing. Nobody entered. And yet when I told my friend Kabash of this at the tavern, he offered to help investigate. He went in, and to my dismay, he was never seen. It is the only Greek temple in the city. Head towards the baths, and it is the last building on your right.
染笔
还在这边蓝笔，彼岸，感谢16个月。
Gladly. And in a city full of Romans you are asking me? My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for me? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgios the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole the plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dooley. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I hope that...
可恶，你的都可以这样子，有一个 CP 名，我的不行啊。那我们现在要这个就是我们昨天走的那一步嘛。可是这样子等于说，我们其实还是要去进宫殿呢，因为那里是好像一定得走哎。对啊，因为你看他们。我不太确定啊，但是我感觉目前的所有线索都一直叫我进去宫殿里面啊，包括这个，然后你看这个也是宫殿，然后我们刚刚又拿到宫殿的钥匙，然后他刚刚也叫我们去宫殿，什么克什那个的。
May Apollo keep you safe.
我们先把进度跑到昨天那边好了。这有个洞，它挡着。这手电筒真的不拿还好，一拿就好可怕。很好，我现在还要知道鲁菲巫师是谁。请问有人记得鲁菲巫师长什么样子吗
？On your best behavior, I trust.
他是
Salve.
好啊，这里太多巫师了吧
Ah, it's you again. Oh, now. Well, it's a... Oh, I don't give it much thought these days, but I say, let's spend... Well, as much as I'd love to get out, but Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be... I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never gonna do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the elections. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me. Because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. It's nonsense, of course. Dooley's the most harmless. Gladly. Well, I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the... My mother died of a broken heart soon after. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find... One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open but there were more of them. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long, but unfortunately, there were just too many of them. I spent a few years working for my new master. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always... I'd probably still be there too. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting... I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and I started my life over again. That's what I thought too, for a while. See, I finally had my own farm again, until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bit. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he... forget I said that last part, will you? Thanks, friend. Anyway, that... All right.
我们已经遇到2个巫师了，下一个遇到的巫师肯定是正确的吧？
阿伟，
他也是巫师。鲁菲巫师到底是谁啊？
Harvey.
Greetings and salutations.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Salve.
May Apollo keep you safe.
我找不到鲁菲巫师欸。
Hello? Hello?
Do you like it? But if I gave it, hilarious already. Like, I don't think he likes. Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Bye bye.
哦，这里就是这里。
Galerius?
Horatius? Looking a bit
Vote
troubled
for
there.
Malleolus for
Still
a
no
free
sign of
drink at my
Cynthia.
tavern.
And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Again.
Yeah, but I keep thinking.
What the?
Yeah,
What if there
Vote
is
for
something I can do?
Malleolus for a free drink
What if
at my
she's out there
tavern.
somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself.
If I did,
Leave
do
that
you
for the
think?
gods. Try to relax. Get some rest.
I'll tell you this
Tomorrow's a
much.
new day.
I hate the fact that my survival
Suppose you're
depends
right.
on the common sense of other people. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us? Of course I am. Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. No. No idea what... And I think you're an imbecile if you think that's going to work on me. I have nothing to say to you.
哇，我把他惹怒了。
Yeah,
Vote for
but
Malleolus for a
keep
free
thinking.
drink at my
what if
tavern.
there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
It sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax.
No idea what you're
Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yes, so what?
I suppose you're right.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie with another man is an abomination. Well, I don't know. Maybe... There's only one true God. I am doing that. If I was about to get everyone... I don't like where this is going. I have no idea what you're... I have nothing
没有
to say to
他
you,
没办
Caput
法
Nada.
Yeah,
Vote for
but
Malleolus for a
keep
free
thinking.
drink at my
what if
tavern.
there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
No idea
Sounds
what
like
you're talking
torturing
about.
yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get some rest.
Yes, so
Tomorrow's
what?
a new day.
What are you...
I suppose you're right.
Yeah. No idea. Yes. And why... There's only one to... I don't like where it... I have no idea.
不行欸，他这里怎么选都会变这样，看来是我们线索还不够多。过来马恰恰。那个人不见了耶！哦，所以我这个世界线其实他已经跳了耶。我在这啦。哦，我已经太晚了。哦。
No more should you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, remember my first act as magistrate. I hereby announce. Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either well. My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You see... You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different... And I'm hardly the only... I like to think it is simply the way that... Unlikely, because it's simply... I'm Malleolus. I'm glad you asked. These good people have suffered long enough. By declaring there's no such thing at... Wait, don't tell me... The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people. Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie... What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul. True, but... I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best... You mean the children's fate? Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't, so I... Are you insane? Why would I... You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
啊！我要死了！我走错路啦！可是还没办法出这里。他家没有出口。
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Magistrate. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Deeply honored to elect you magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now,
Did you just leap in? That was well. Well, unlike. I'm glad you are. These good. Biting. No. Surely. True? I'm afraid not. You mean... Why? You are Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my... I trust you could... Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
我们出来了。
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Good. You be... Nobody's told you about Hannibal. So, there was one day, a few said he could hear spirits wailing. Anyway, a few days... So I go down after him, and hunched over him was something that made my... a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no... More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there. Whoa.
Hmm. 要找到证据。这个他已经自杀了吗？
Isn't the great temple majestic? Are they again? Certainly. May for
You look well, my sartorial friend.
Galerius?
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
I have nothing to say.
Sign of Scintilla, and I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I
Back
hear,
again.
nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you stoics
Certainly.
weren't supposed to worry about things
Have
you
you
can't
met
control.
Livia?
Yeah, but
She used to do my hair.
keep thinking,
Now she just
if
stands
there
around,
is something
caked
like
in
it there?
filth, muttering
what
nonsense
if
to
she's out
herself.
there somewhere
It's a-
suffering, waiting to be found?
I
Sounds
hear
like
that if
torturing
Malleolus
yourself.
is elected,
Leave that for
he's
the
going to
gods.
throw a
Try
small
to
festival
relax,
to celebrate.
Get some rest.
Whatever you
Tomorrow's
like.
a new day.
All right.
I suppose you're right.
现在我要怎么办？没有一个目标了。他现在不跟我讲话。找到证据。我这次有钥匙，它会让我从正面进吗？
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers? If I'm offered earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
You're not supposed to be in here. I should hope so. This is outrageous. Why are you still here? My marital... An intriguing proposition. Go on. Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that? You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it. I let it go, but
谢谢艾玛，艾玛辛苦了。艾玛玩那个有没有玩得很开心呢？感谢艾玛。快疯掉了。
To withdraw. Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a Manchester... You must think me quite mad. Domitius!
哦不，他生气了。这个不是对的。哦，这个游戏怎么大家都这么的爱生气？都小脾气耶。
Why are you still here? I think a better question is, I have quite enough marriage trouble already. Preferably the way... I think it's a... an intriguing... You know, sometimes... Now, I let it, but... Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he... It seems our interests are alike. But first, I need you to do something for me. I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around.
帮他就是会让另外那个酒店的那个酒吧的那个店长生气嘛。
You mean, aside from the fact that I'm locked because there's barely any left in the city? Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means, after all I've done for him, counselling him through his entire election campaign, he said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a... Tonight, at his victory party, I'm going to get... I am so... Thank you. Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
What?
He's... Oh no, that's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
我很怕选这个，他又会小脾气。
What? No. It was a lie of a mission. You were planning... I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be... Get out before I have Domitius throw you out.
他那个，你们觉得我们要重来吗？我不知道他对话中间可不可以快速存呢？还是有没有觉得我们先这样子？
I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. Get out. Get out before I have Domitius throw you out. Why are you... My marriage... Hmm.
不行，他对话不能存档。
You know, now I let it, but to withdraw. You must think me quite mad. Why are you still my... You know, sometime now I let it, but... Oh, but I want you... Oh, you mean because there's barely any left in the city? After all, he said tonight, I am... So... Thank you. Now. What? Give me that immediately. Another copy. What? I curse you. I curse your life and mine. Get out. Why are you... My man... You know, some time ago now, I let, but... Oh, it seems... But first, you mean because they... After all, tonight, I am... So... Thank you. Now... What? Give me that... Thank you. Now, I appreciate your, discretion in this matter. I think it's best...
You again? Ha! Why? So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that... Are you going to kill... Oh, so much work and... Fine. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release... There, you got what you wanted. Now, please...
Yes, sir.
I've made a decision to release Julia and Ulpius and withdraw from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
阿田。
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Oh, well, that's surprising, but thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know. Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all. Citizens, I have an announcement.
先跟着他走看看好了。可是那个另外一个人将没有参选呢。等一下，我看不到你们讲什么。哦，顺利。根本没有人啊。
Malleolus has withdrawn from the election. Since no challenger has been nominated, Sextus Sentius Imperiosus will remain your magistrate for another term.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just like this one, and I will deliver.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is gonna be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up,
太多巫师了，昆体巫师又是谁啊？
I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
They're turning us to gold.
Oh, 在乱呢。啊！哎呦！ 怎么那么穷？那边开了开了。风烧风烧。怎么那么穷啊！11块。我们要用到1000块欸。
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back? Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
哎，哦，我看一下，哦。
What?
哎，这样子应该他就会活下来了。
Serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk. All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival. I'll go, but
我靠！ED 好猛，ED 跑好快。
Ixion turns.
这个他要去哪里？
Fabia, listen.
There's a troublemaker coming into the city.
然后抓到手的时候，可能有大把的吧？对啊，可能要看一下哪边是。对啊，我想要知道他会。哎，走开啦
No idea. And before you ask, no. But you're not in.
哎呦，我这边
Then food.
这边等一下，等一下。哎，他去哪里了？
Service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
哦，他又跑起来了。哎，他很猛耶，他超级跑腿小弟耶。
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin for Yulia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to be all right. Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much for acting as quickly as you did. Another moment, we would have lost her.
Can't stay. Places to be.
要跑了，要跑了！哦，哎，跑了跑了！哎，可是他没有钥匙啊！哦，没有没有没有，对。
What now?
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to
啊，不对，
Claudia,
这个不
and
能，
demands he withdraw from the election and release
因为
Ulpius and
这样子
Yulia
又会死掉，对
immediately.
不对？这个人又会激动。
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
Domitius, that's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded?
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
哎，他要跑了，他去哪里？陪我一起走，我好害怕。
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and
哦，他
Yulia
就不会
from
自
your
杀
debt.
了。
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Yulia immediately.
为什么大家都跑那么快？哎，他跑更快哎！
Yulia, I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Shalom, friend. You mean where am I from and all that? But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family. Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberia, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and every road leading out of Rome was in chaos. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish... I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here. It's strange though because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
我的钱包。
A lot of good it did me. And that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to... I don't. But... well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so... I guess you're... You remind me of an old story from my people about... Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to..." Of course. What I want to know is... Maybe you don't. Galerius. He saved my life.
哦，所以我们现在就要一直说服这个人残血嘛。
All right, friend.
Citizens.
哦，他突然又参选了，我没有看到这里的剧情。
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and... Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. You're toying with me, right? You're a bit like Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Tantalus was made to grasp a fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to... Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset, so I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. Oh, and I'm in the running for magistrate. Feeling kind of nervous, but... Oh, now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although... Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me...
我要怎么知道我现在有多少钱呢？物品呢？哦，我有4000块了。那我现在可以去找俄利比亚了吗？
So, now. All right.
不是这个就要记住那个啊，偷东西的位置，然后触发 触发那个黄金法则的时候，就要赶快去偷东西。我的天哪！这个房间的位置全都忘了，我也忘记那个洞穴里面还有没有放那个。那这里还有个7块钱的。哎，他们钱会重生吗？他会指引我谁？会耶，69块。
Just as the ocean, but it does. The newly. Just as the, but it. Say. Then he. There is the. And now. Friend.
Oh,
I love your clothes. So exotic. Oh, you're here. And I hope I'm. There's a. How?
我们直接把他惹生气了。对的人真的都很小脾气，我的天哪！
I love your clothes. So exotic. Oh, you're here. And there's a. Oh, I see. You prefer the. I take. Let's just forget that. You know. As a matter, I'm happy to take. So. Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. You know, normally. Straight as a matter, I'm happy to. So. I think of it. Simple. Like. Ha!
哎，我这样就不能跟他买消息耶？为什么啊？
Not for a few. I remember the one. Certainly. Have you met Livia? She used to. Now. Whatever. All right.
哎，他之前不是让我买消息吗？
You know. As a matter of, I'm happy to. So. I think of it. I think. Ha.
没有办法嘞。好，所以一开始。那这里其实就是那个啦。最有可能打破的不就是刚刚那个冲出来的人？不就是他们害我们？哦，还有这个哎。是有够亮的，我快瞎了。哦，等一下，凯尔蒂，这个还要看他的信吗？那只有11块。 我刚才就是偷了这个11块。23年安。
Don't believe a word they tell you. Shalom. Well, obliged, of course. Thanks. All right, friend.
哇，那这样子我们现在要去哪里？
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Hello? Hello? Bye-bye.
What?
哦，跟他们讲话都要存档，有够可怕。
If I did, do you think we'd be having this? I mean, all these people just bumble along. Seems like I'm the only one. I don't know. But did you ever? Of course I... Sentius, military man, knows what he's doing. No idea. And I think you're an imbecile.
Welcome.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Ah, a new face. I hear we have... Nice to talk. Well, help, but... well... Alright. Nice to talk.
所以现在换没有人要投给另外那个人。
Ah, a fellow... Greetings. My friend. I...
A new face. Arve. See you again.
哇，那现在怎么办？突然一个没有方向耶。
What is it, citizen? What business is that of yours? A lot of people have been looking for her, but it's... Centilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. You might fare better though, I suppose. Fine. All right.
别墅区是这里吧？
怎么了？
Leave me be.
You're not supposed to be... Talk. The dainty little thing from next door. Of course not, as much as I despise her father. Well, Domitius!
果然，跟这个人讲话一定要存档。
You're not so... Domitius, this is outrageous. I'm not. Talk. I think better. I have. Preferably the way you. I think the dainty little thing. Fine. This is outrageous. Why are you still? Fine.
他有2000块哎
Get out before I have Domitius throw you out.
他有2000块。对，太远。啊，难道？现在这里，难道我们真的要去神殿了吗？我们真的只有走神殿这条路吗？但我觉得我去神殿那里来不及，因为我等一下要吃饭。这个人叫什么名字？我觉得是他，他就是最会打坏循环的人。刚刚就他，可以耶。
What? Her name's Domitius. Why? You want to see me fight? Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me, and they keep coming back. Listen, you don't know. Whatever.
我们先去看看村的，然后我们告诉他是这个叫什么名字？多米提乌斯。不是他啦。
All right.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here. Ugh, I wish. You know, some people. But what kind? Oh, I'd say it. Did you hear that? What do you have? No response. I'm telling you, either that, or like people are saying. I trust.
We're finally alone. A curious neck. I see. We're all now. We have. I must. Is that a? Look, it's now. You mean Duilius? Perhaps you're not aware he was. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. It was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was. Here, we see to it that he has a privilege that would be taken away from all of us. Where the man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free.
Hold on.
Of course. What is it? Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and you allow me to... The crux of it is this, to illustrate. When the golden rule is broken, if you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason. The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently... If either of them... So the fact that you are still here means some... Excellent. It looks like you... Of course. Yeah.
看光这个名字，什么奥利维亚，然后迪修斯多里米乌，这是一堆诗一堆雅的。
Why do you say that? So I'm told. This is truly a Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Well then, in that case, as magistrate, I hereby declare... I don't believe so. So now you're an expert on Roman. If ever there was a time to dispense, then perhaps you would prefer the feeling of being responsible for the deaths. Now is not the time for cowardice. Any way you can. I would think that, but it looks like you. Thank you.
一定你刚刚高光演出哎。
If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
我们这里都没有线索哎，那怎么办？我们好像卡在这。我们现在唯一的线索，我觉得就是要走进那个神庙。你盒子出演，你刚刚简直跟主角没有两样哎！不愧是我们健身教练，跑得跟飞一样。因为我不太确定他们说的神殿是那个医院对面那个地方，还是说是上面那个神殿。你看它这里也有一个宫殿，宫殿就是对面那个嘛。然后这里有一个阿波罗神殿，哪一个是宫殿，哪一个是神殿啊？这个是神殿，这个是宫殿，这个是宫殿。
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind. What now? I'm a legionary. I'm from Legion. No, my command. That's when. Then some black devil. Not that. All right. 这里锁上了。海绵棍。哦，共用的。
Be careful who you trust. So, was there something you... Oh, a priest, but if... I mean, I've seen... They've got people running scared because... I doubt... I suppose...
但是大家不会想要投那个加什么东西，加什么礼师的。
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. That's good. If you're not on edge, well, we've all been. I used to lay awake at night, contemplating the... I still don't have any... Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep. I used to live in a lovely villa, but long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has it... Oh, much the same way as many of the others. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coin. A scuffle broke out, and I woke up by the... Oh, that... Oh, yes, of course. If you like. I'm afraid not. Although, I don't put a lot of stock in if that doesn't work. Oh, I see. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I'd like to think that if we all love, but on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of... And that's where I get... If that's true, then sooner or later... Please keep that to yourself. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year. Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying... What you're doing is disgusting. Even if I had seen... Ah, that...
对，又回到那里了吗？谁会领导我？好像卡在这儿了。
Friend, I love your clothes. Back it? All right.
我们一直没有突破口诶。
Shalom. You mean where? But when I... That's where every road... Several... it's straight... A lot of good... All right, friend.